Don't play the video yet. What's wrong with you? The fuck? What's wrong with you, bro? Okay. Yo, we was reacting right now. So lock in. Put your pants up and shit. Come on, let's lock in.
World, getting over 10 million views on every video he posted, collabing with YouTube titans, making worldwide trending games, winning huge awards. But then, on the peak of all of this, he just stopped. And currently, he hasn't posted anything for almost 2 years. Yeah, so what the f actually happened? And most importantly, when is he coming back?
He's never coming back.
Now, I know you've probably seen videos similar to this before, and in all of them, the hitting point was a comment from Dani saying that he was coming back on a certain date, or at least very soon. But despite this, after 6 months, he still hasn't posted anything. So I knew there had to be something else. And because all the information available was very outdated, I decided to dig on my own. So first, what did we already know about his disappearance? Well, first off, his upload schedule wasn't great to begin with, posting on average about once every 3 to 4 months. Second of all, this break had been slightly teased beforehand in his last video.
Now that all of the issues are fixed, it's time to finally take a break and relax a little bit. Please add cosmetics to the game.
But here is where things started to get actually interesting. All this time, he had been active on social media, interacting with his community and giving fans teasers and updates. But in August, Dani went completely ghost on everything. No more tweets, no more Instagram posts, not even a single word on his Discord server. Absolutely no activity whatsoever on social media. It was as if he had died. So naturally, because of Dani's huge following, there must have been at least some information or explanation about his disappearance. So I decided to go look for it. I started by going into his Discord server to find any clues. First, I went on to his last message.
Bro, niggas a detective, bro.
Messages in the server, which were all over a month old. I sifted through most of them, and while I found a lot of questionable stuff, I actually found some quite useful information as well. You see, Dani was asked this question, and this is what he responded with. Also, keep in mind that this was in February, meaning it had been about 6 months since he had wrote that message, meaning his next video should be almost completed by now, if nothing happened in the middle. I also found an earlier message, where he said he hadn't started making the video, but the game was going good. The game. He also posted a bunch of game teasers, which didn't really look like Carlson, but we'll get into that later. Also, apparently Dani's jacked. I then went into general chat. His community was still surprisingly quite active after all this time, so I dropped the question. Does anyone know where Dani is? He hasn't uploaded for almost 2 years and recently just went ghost on everything. And in the meantime, while I was waiting for a response, I went onto Dani's subreddit. Now, a lot of the stuff there was just memes. Here are some of the best ones, but there were also a lot of good theories about what Dani disappeared, but this particular one stood out to me. If we go onto Dani's channel, you can see that he has posted 68 videos in total, meaning his next upload would be the 69th. And the theory is that he's trying to make it extra special. This theory becomes even more believable when you realize that Dani actually removed a video to make the total of 68, meaning he's aware of it. There was also this. Since the boners are somewhat of a religion, what if this Dani posting situation will be mimicking Christianity when Jesus got killed and then appeared 3 days later? For Dani it might be 3 years. What if Dani is a parallel to Jesus? Instead of walking on water, he can walk on milk. No, I did not understand a single thing I just read.
Let bro cook.
But after scrolling through Reddit for like an hour, I finally decided to check Discord, and turns out I actually had gotten a response. The message redirected me to a little thread posted, which everyone who asked about Dani got sent to, which was posted in January? Yeah, but nonetheless it was still information. In short, basically what I said was that Dani had been working on his next video tirelessly and that it took a lot of time. Yeah, we're not eating. But there was still something missing. None of these theories really hit the nail in the coffin. What type of thing could take almost 2 years to make? And why has Dani completely left social media this past month? So after literal days of research, I think I finally have the answer. And it's honestly not that exciting. First off, why hasn't Dani uploaded in 2 years? I think first of all, he wants to hype up the release of Carlson, as it is his biggest project to date. And I'll get into soon why I think it's Carlson specifically he's working on. But naturally, he would want the most anticipation and eyeballs for his next upload. And coming back from a 2-year hiatus would do just that. But well, why did he go completely ghost last month then, if he had been active before that? Well, I think this clip explains it well.
The expectations are just they're like way too high. They're extremely high. There are at the very least hundreds of thousands of people, if not millions of people waiting. And so the pressure is, it's kind of insane. And people will ask about Carlson no matter where I go or what I do. You know, like I go on Discord, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, friends, family, even like Steam, Intel, Nvidia, Epic Games, like all these massive companies. They're all like sending me emails asking where Carlson is. Like I don't even comment on YouTube videos anymore because people will just tell me to f off and work on Carlson, which is like, okay. It's at the point where I'm actually getting like death threats in my inbox because I'm not posting Carlson devlogs, and it's kind of weird.
His presence on social media even before was minimal, and in combination with all of that pressure and constantly being bombarded with the same question, he went off social media more and more until eventually, I think he just had enough and took a break to just focus on development. Also, another theory could be that he's using it to build even more hype and making content around it, including this video right here. And if that's the case, he's probably preparing to release the game very soon. Don't believe me? Well, look at this. If we go into the Steam statistics of Carlson, you can see that it was updated 3 hours ago, meaning he's working on it very consistently. And in combination with the previous facts we digged up, that he first off was working on a huge project and it was a game, and second of all, he also said this:
Carlson is like my dream game. I'm definitely gonna finish it one day.
As for the game leaks, I think it could just be a different theme level, since he was already planning to do that and have a storyline in Carlson, which may very well be a part of it. So yeah,
Is the game that good or something? Cause
that's basically it. And I hate to be that guy, but if you at any point enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, as this is my second video on the channel, and the videos are only gonna get better from here on out. Thank you for watching.
Alright, thanks for watching. Yeah, suck my dick out there, bitch.